welcome back to Lumberjack in the Woods. Today we're in Chester County. It's June 14th, Flag Day, and it's about, I don't know, I guess it's 1 o'clock. I don't even look at the time, and about 85 degrees, and we are here at Sadsbury Woods Preserve. When we look up at the trail here, we're right here, and we're going to take the purple trail today, which happens to be 5.5 miles. It says difficult. I don't think it's that difficult. And we're going to go in a clockwise fashion all the way around through here. A little road walk, it looks like it might be there, around private property. And then we're going to head up and we're going to ford a stream there and ford another one here. We're bringing boots. They tell you to make sure you bring boots or some kind of footwear you don't mind getting wet. And then we're going to head up through here. And there's a quarry there. And I'm expecting to see a lot of flowers and nature and whatnot, and finish out the trail and come back. 5.5 miles. Let's get going. What do you say?
Let's go.
Let's go. All right. So far, we are starting out on the trail here, and it's just a little flat section with some stone. They're saying the purple trail is going to be difficult, so we'll find out what that difficulty is. So this right there, we got some property right next to it. It's a farm. Looks like a rather large farm. It abuts, excuse my camera work, it abuts the nature preserve. I looked at that list. They have a list on there, like it looks like 20 or so preserves, and we've been to probably at least, I think, 8 of them or something like that. This is one that I've been wanting to come to since last year, and when we saw about the water, Mrs. Lumberjack wasn't so sure about that, and it was a little colder. Well, 85 degrees, and we got the muck boots. I think we're going to be just fine today. And now we enter into some woods. And we're going to go counterclockwise. Nah. Whoops. Well, we're going counterclockwise, but we're coming back to the same trail. I thought it was that part where it split off. Oops. One thing about these natural lands is they are blazed pretty well, but I don't always follow the blazing. That's why we get lost. So all 3 trails are still this way. All right, here's where the trail splits and does the loop. As mentioned, we're going to do the counterclockwise loop. I guess this coming from this way would be clockwise. Never mind. We're going to do the clockwise part of the loop. Very well marked. Natural Lands is really good for that. They definitely make sure that you know where you're going. It's definitely much cooler in under this canopy, and the trail has lost the rocks, I imagine, briefly, but for now we just have a relatively soft path. It's definitely enough for 2 people to walk uncomfortably next to each other. And so far, I'll say that it hasn't been spectacular, like, you know, look at all the rock formations or the creeks are everywhere or this or that, but just a nice walk in the woods, get some exercise. And what else would I do? Just sit at home? I'll do that later. Excuse me, lady. So apparently something's happening with my phone. There was a couple shots and different things that I wanted to have in here. I'll be honest with you, Lumberjack's too lazy. I ain't going back. But boy, oh boy, either that or I had it on photo. That's what I'm thinking it might have been. But we are descending, which one might do if they're going to go to a creek or a water feature, one would think. Still on the purple trail. What?
Nothing.
Oh.
It was a line in a movie.
Oh. That's a pretty big tree. Yeah. That's a pretty big tree. Tree arching over the trail. Overall so far, definitely enjoying the hike and having a good time. Seeing a lot of features, getting caught on thorns. And another little creek for us to check out. Water source is starting to get bigger. Bridge is a little wobbly. And I think we're coming out to the road. Yep. And if I'm not mistaken, we're going to make a right. I don't know what the name of the road is. Maybe we'll find out somewhere along here. But the blazes indicate that we're going to go right. So that's what we're going to do. And there's the other side over there. A farm right in the middle. Okay, this is where we go in. We got a little chain over here, no parking. Maybe I'll show that. This is it. According to the blaze there. So if that was there's two creek crossings. I thought one of them was going to be right away, and then the other one was down the line a little bit. If that one back there was it, that was nothing. But I'm hearing something up here, so I think this is where the boots come in, I think. Yep, there it is. It's kind of like when you drive out of Trexlertown Game Preserve. You got to drive along over a bridge with the water like this. Now, if I just had my fishing shoes on, I'd just walk right across this, but I'm gonna go ahead and throw my boots on just to keep me dry. Possibly we could navigate over those rocks, but they might even be slippery. Hey, you took my stick.
Oh, I did?
All right, let's take you with us this time. We'll go a little slower so I don't slip as much. Jeez, oh man, I almost went down. This is a pretty neat feature. I like this. Pretty cool. So that was pretty cool. I'm gonna leave the boots on because we got another water crossing, and the next one is going to be just basically through the creek. There's not going to be like a bridge and some random. That's for trees, yeah, for saplings. I just heard something crawling all around up in there. But the next one's going to be right through a creek, like with stones and stuff like that. So that'll be a little bit different. But that was neat. That was pretty cool. I like that. And here we got a growing forest. Very neat. Just in case Mrs. Lumberjack didn't get it. Open land of forest. Oh wow. That's cool. A lot of traffic in the background. Not sure exactly what road it is, but it's highly traveled. Either way, this is pretty neat. Now we switch into a different part where they're trying to forest this area, which was just open space. And they're doing a good job. Trees coming in all over the place. Almost reminds me of an orchard. Well, that's because of how they're planting it. But even the trees that are here already, I know they're not orchard trees, but pretty cool. I wonder what road that is. You know what? That's probably 30. I could be wrong. Really neat. All right, on where we go. There's some kind of berries, raspberries, I think. Not ripe yet.
And we'll capture the rainbow.
You never know. So we got some rain moving in here. The sun's out though, so I don't think it's going to last forever. I'd love to get into the woods again to kind of shelter from it, but that's all right. Well, we just saw a bunch of animals scurry off here and there, and there's tons of birds in these birdhouses. This must be the animal side of the trail here after fording that creek. It looks like even some trails formed, like animal trail came. Okay, so come up to a spot here where you can make a right and go on. Oh, I think the black trails are like unnamed. They're like, what do they call those trails? They just get between the trails. So we're gonna continue straight through this meadow area. It looks like we just keep on running along the woods here, and at some point we'll head in there. I look forward to it. It's getting a little roasty out here. This tree will afford us some shade for a little bit. Feels nice. Now there you can see the traffic. I'm assuming that's 30. I don't really know. Oh, look at that. Just stretching all the way through here. Neat. We made it across this wonderful meadow. Oh, look at that plane. Am I catching it? I don't see it. Oh, there it is. It's real big to me. But we finally got to this point where we're making a right and we're going to go in the woods, and lo and behold, Mrs. Lumberjack is over here and she is changing into her hiking shoes. I'm going to keep the boots on. We're going to see who falls first, because we got another creek to go to, and I'm lazy. I don't feel like. So now we're going to go down. Gotta get the camera rolling, Mrs. Lumberjack. I got pretty good tread on the bottom of these boots. I feel pretty good about it. I mean, I even slip in my regular hiking shoes, so I'm not that concerned about it. And I got the stick here, which is probably very helpful, I would assume. Yep, and I do see water up there, so I'm glad I kept them on, because now we gotta cross the water. Yeah, you should have. That's probably why they put that bench back there, so that if you had boots, you would come across and be able to change your apparel, your foot apparel. Alright, goodbye to our last stream crossing. Hiking shoes are back on. Let's finish out the rest of this trail. Where'd she go? She's hot. Look, she started going ahead without me. What the heck? Alright. Let's see what else this place has to offer. It's been pretty neat. I enjoyed walking through that water. It brings out the little kid in you. Walking through that water like that. Of course, the little kid in me back in the day would have just went in with my sneakers and everything and not cared. Ain't no little kid no more. So the trail makes a right here. We'll follow that. And yes, there's still plenty to see here. We still got a ways to go. I would say right now we're about halfway. And we definitely got some hill climbing to do, because we came down a hill in order to get down to this part. So, see that? Still trying to catch up to Mrs. Lumberjack. If she gets going, you can't stop her. Slowly making our way away from the traffic noise. Hearing roosters. To our left, it's posted. I imagine somebody's got a farm up in there, or at least not a farm, a chicken house, or whatever they call that. I really expected I might see some deer here. Hearing lots of birds, saw some squirrels, but no deer here. Brought it out over there. Look at the bark on that tree. All lumpy like. Of course, everybody's got their initials in it. Doesn't seem to be doing anything to the tree. Now look, this fell. And it's like grafting into the side of it almost there. I don't know what kind of tree it is. It's neat though. Huh. A lot of bigger trees in here. And that one's a monster too. Huh. Looks like we're coming up onto a stone wall here. Oh, wow. All the way back in there. All here. And then it turns. Goes up to there. going. Just so much going on here, you know. You got ferns, you got trees, you got to get out of my face because I put myself too close. You got creek crossings, beautiful trails, well marked, well maintained, and stone everywhere, and that stone wall, that was pretty cool. Just really enjoying it. There's a doppelganger. Look how huge that trunk is. Oh my word. Because that is huge. Wow. I don't know how I can give you any kind of perspective. There's my hiking stick. Yeah, that'll give you some idea. I mean, the tree's in the whole frame just about. My stick's like right next to it. That's huge. My word. This is an awesome piece of land. You got to do this trail, guys. I love it. So this doesn't even have a marking, but I saw these big rocks in here that I wanted to get. That rock's wrinkly. Look at this. Wow. Like they were placed here almost. Neato. And this may go back to the trail. I'm not sure. If it doesn't, I'll just turn around. Huh. That's just as tall as me. So yeah, there's me and the rock. You know what the rock says? Absolutely nothing. I don't know why they couldn't just take it to them. I don't know, couldn't do that. It would be beneath me. That's the backside there. Jeez, it's just so big it's hard to get in the frame. And then, oh look, it does come back down to the trail. All right. I do have the Pringles can on me. I'm taking it back. I'm going to dispose of it properly. I don't know, because they're, I guess, too good to throw their own trash away. They weren't too good to eat it now, were they? Whatever. Something we saw on the way in, and somehow we didn't see the video in my gallery. Somebody created a little shelter here. Of course, there's something else to take out of here. Good enough to carry while they're drinking it, but not good enough to get rid of or hold on to and get rid of it later. I just don't understand it. Well, anyway, that's some creativity in there. I'll give them that. Kind of small. Maybe a small child could fit in there. Okay, that's it for Sadsbury Nature Preserve. I highly suggest and recommend you come here. It's a beautiful walk. We had a great time, a lot of nature, and certainly a lot of different animals. We didn't see them all, or capture them all on camera, but we definitely heard some, that's for sure. So if you like this video, please give us a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, even share. All these things are free of charge from us, the Lumberjacks. See how magnanimous we are? So we'll see you next time on Lumberjack in the Woods.